because, like I said, you got 100,000, and then you did a custom release with, I think it's Black CrowCustoms. Am I correct on that?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Black Crow. Shout out to my guy, Black Crow. Yeah, yeah. So in a way, it was quite good timing. I got the silver play button, and I think he just happened to reach out to me before I actually reached the milestone. And I thought, like, yo, I think it would be so cool to commemorate 100K with the custom, which I actually have with me right now. So yeah, here it is. Yes, sir. Hopefully the camera can pick that up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Squared Corner Podcast. My name is JayCee Squared, where I'll be interviewing guests from the Hot Wheels community and beyond. Today's guest, well, here come brother. I show you. It's Drifter D.
Yo.
Welcome to the show. How are you doing,
Thank
man?
you, bro. Thank you. Yo, I like the intro. I do.
Hey, does it work? That works?
That works. That was good. That was a great intro. I love that. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's good. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I'm happy to be here, bro. For those watching for our viewers, you and I, we've known each other for so long through the early YouTube days. So I'm really happy to be here to be able to talk to you and join you on the Squared Corner, right? It says right there, the Squared Corner.
Yeah, Squared Corner Podcast. That's right.
Sir. Yes, sir. I'm good. All
That's
right.
awesome. Well, for those that are listening in, today is March the 8th. And actually, it's March the 9th for you because you live in the future.
Yes, I live in the future. That's right. Yeah. So I have the news ahead of you.
So we need a DeLorean. We just need to go back to the future is how that works, right? If I get a DeLorean and I put it on a shipping cargo, I will go back to the future in technicality.
Yes. Yeah. So what do you want to know? I'm ahead of you. No, I'm kidding. That's not how it works.
Yeah, can you tell me when the newest Hot Wheels releases are and which ones are going to be worth more in the future and which that's probably the biggest question, Every collector that joins the Discord is like, "Hey, is this valuable?" I'm like, "Bro, what am I? I don't know." It's the main line.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Yeah, like, yo, how much is this worth? Is this valuable? Should I sell this? Stop. It's entirely up. It's entirely up to you.
Oh no, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Why don't you introduce yourself to those that don't know you, actually?
Yo. So what's up, guys? My name is Bjorn, and also known as Drifter D online. So I currently have 670,000 followers across TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Let's go. Yeah. So I like to create content, not just on Hot Wheels, but anything that's 1 to 64 related. Yeah. So that's what I do, my man.
Right on. Well, I think that pretty much encompasses that, especially the 600,000. Golly.
Yeah, years in the making.
What are you coming on to my show for? Sheesh, I need to go on your show.
Welcome to the I'm thinking welcome to the Drifter D corner, yo. I'm kidding. No, yo, it's cool, man. We're homies. I feel like we're cool. So hey, no, it's all
no,
good.
for sure.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I love every now and then I'll pop into your streams on TikTok and you'll be playing, I don't know, Forza or something.
Yeah,
it's always a fun time. I'll be getting up in the morning and I'm like, hey, he's online. I realize that it's like probably super late for you because you're in the future, So that's pretty great.
Yeah, appreciate that.
So let's start at the beginning. How did you come into contact with Hot Wheels? Was it like for us, like Highway 35, World Race, or was it a different brand even? Take it away.
So how did I start Hot Wheels? When people ask me that question, I actually have two answers for them. First, when I was a kid, I was 3 years old. I was still living back in Philippines back then, and my dad worked overseas here in Singapore. So I think there was one time he came back from Singapore. He bought back the Hot Wheels set. It was the Serpent Attack. I think it's called Serpent Attack track set. Really cool set. Had so much fun with it. And from there, I kind of played with it all the while and kind of fall in love with Hot Wheels. But it wasn't until when I was in high school, I think secondary 2. That's grade 8, I believe, in USA terms. I found out about this thing called carousel, similar to eBay or Craigslist, and that's where I started learning about cars I've never seen on the pegs, like convention pieces, super treasure hunts, or cars that I've never really seen before. So that's when I was like surprised, like, wow, there's actually a Hot Wheels that does this or does that. Yo, I have to check it out. And it was all downhill from there. No, I'm not kidding. It's not downhill. It's all history from there. Yeah. That's why I say I have two answers. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, how did you get into Hot Wheels Accelerator slash World Race? Because I know we've talked about it before. When did you get introduced into that?
Oh, yo, sorry, my bad. Can you repeat the question? I got disconnected for a bit.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure, no worries.
I hear
I was
you.
gonna say, how did you also get into Hot Wheels World Race and Acceleracers? Because, for us, we started on that. For you, it's something different, which is really cool and neat to hear that story. So, how did you
Hmm.
come into contact with Acceleracers?
Accelerators. I believe when I was a kid, they showed the cartoons on the movie on TV last time, right? And obviously it has the Hot Wheels branding. So I was like, wait, what? There's a Hot Wheels movie, and
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it, right? And funny story is back then, you couldn't just watch YouTube or like record the TV. So what happened was while my parents wanted to watch this show really badly, so when the commercial breaks come on, I was like, okay, switch back to the Hot Wheels movie. Switch back to the Hot Wheels movie. And then I watched it for a few minutes and like, okay, I think the show should be back on. And then like it was switching back and forth.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I remember
That's
I having that
classic,
memory,
bro.
yeah. But when I finally had a chance to, I think YouTube came and stuff, and everything was on YouTube, right? I had to watch all the movies and Highway 35 and everything, man. Yeah.
That's sweet. That's sweet. So you,
Mm.
you had it as a kid, you watched it, but you didn't watch the whole thing. Sort of, it's kind of all broken up into pieces.
Yeah.
Just like we all, that's one luxury that kids nowadays have is streaming.
Yes,
Like
sir.
that's just mind blowing now. I was
Looking
just
back,
talking
yeah.
to some kids about that
Mm.
like today because I'm a substitute teacher, and they're telling me, oh yeah, they should put out another season like in the next month. I'm like, the next month? No, you get this every like 3 years, my guy. Like, what are you talking about? Like we always had to wait for things.
R-
Nah, they just get it boom, 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 boom. I'm like, get out
Right.
of
Yes.
here.
Right on. Right on, man. Holy crap.
Where's the patience? Where's the patience? That's why we get a bunch of crap. I mean, it's true. I mean, the whole I guess industry in terms of just it's all Coco Melon. Hot Wheels Coco Melon. If you've seen it recently,
Cool melons,
Hot
yeah.
Wheels Let's Race. Have you seen
Oh, no, what are you talking about? I have no clue.
that?
I kid, yeah.
No, but they have a full set of Acceleracers. You see, that's why you should watch the TV show. That's it. I mean,
The full set of
oh, that's such a
accelerators.
funny game.
Yeah,
The
sure.
full set of
Yeah, I really love
Acceleracers.
the part where Bert Wheeler drove the got to go in like the toilet realm. Oh, I love that. Like
Oh, that's
accelerators.
funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Acceleracers. I
Uh,
mean, if you want to go technicality, I'd say pretty much every Hot Wheels car is technically canon. However, there are some caveats. I'd say like the toaster car could be like a float for a parade. But that's it. I mean, I'm just messing around there. I guess we should move on. Have you ever heard of a Battle Force 5? Any? I
Battle
don't know
Force
if you've
5. Oh yeah,
if
I
you've ever heard
believe
of
it was
that.
showing for a bit in Cartoon Network like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I never really liked it, and honestly, it was because like they didn't use cars, right? It was some
Oh, yeah,
very
yeah. They use like all the Transformers stuff.
yeah. Then I don't know. I guess I was just a kid, so I was like, oh, this show doesn't have any cars. I'm not gonna watch it. Yeah, but I heard it's
But
a good
what's
cartoon.
funny? Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I've looked back on it and I
Mm,
thought, wow, that's actually pretty cool. And then
that's
I
what I
was
heard.
like, yeah, but as a kid, I didn't like it. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yes. That's why I would thought too. Yeah, they didn't have any cars, so I was like, now I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, but I heard it's a cool
Yeah,
cartoon.
I mean, other than Saber, I think Saber is actually super cool if you get the concept of it because it's a car that literally can flip and it still works on the track, which is so cool. I mean, as a Hot Wheels car type, that's super cool.
Ah, I see. Saber. All right.
Yeah. But other than that, you don't know, so it's fine. We'll move on from that.
Yeah.
Um, let's go into the biggest one, which is what
Mm,
about the Dior 2 do you love? Because you have it in your logo, you have it in your branding, you always
yes,
talk about
sir.
it. We all love it here as fans of Acceleracers and stuff because of Ver Wheeler.
Hmm.
But is that why you came to love it, or was it also just like something else more than that? What's your thoughts?
Okay, so I don't know if I speak for most people, but I think maybe most people like the Deora too because it's mostly because of Highway 35, maybe or whatever, right? For me, it's a bit of that, but partly because I played this game called Hot Wheels Velocity X last time. Not sure if you've heard of it.
Oh, okay, okay. Now we're going back.
Yeah, so this even more back, and I remember playing the game a lot. Right, really fun game. So the Deora 2 was in the game actually. It was the red variant. And
Right,
to
right.
unlock the car, you had to like find like a bunch of like you have to find 10 gears hidden around the map. And I remember going up struggling to freaking find those 10 gears that were hidden. And I think fast forwarding a bit, I managed to find the gears, man. And I don't know why, I just love it. I guess the hard work paid off. Like it was one of the cars that I haven't unlocked yet. Like, oh, I finally got it. And I guess
Yeah.
I just found it really cool. Like it had surfboards in the back. Not that I surf or anything. I think it's just a really cool concept
I don't
of a
surf,
car.
and it's super cool. Like,
Yeah,
who
right.
cares?
Yeah, freaking cool. Like holy crap. Then later on, I think that's where I also came across the Highway 35 movies and whatnot. They just really put into fruition, like, yo, I really love the car, man. And
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, we always praise Nathan Proshier. He's probably, I think, in my opinion, the best designer to ever go to Hot Wheels and
yeah.
ever work
Yo.
there. He is just, I mean, everything he touched was just like, boom, no way, that's cool. I think people hated the fatbacks back then, but now they're like considered super cool because they were like little Easter eggs. I mean, you
Yeah.
had recently I posted Jackrabbit Special, and that's what they had a fatbacks version of that, which is like that's so cool that they referenced red lines and stuff.
Oh, fat bags.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to have those. I used to have those. I had a few of those
oh
last time.
yeah,
Yeah, fat bags.
I don't know. Did you ever play Stunt Track Challenge? Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge?
Stunt Track Challenge. Wasn't it like a flash game or something on their website?
No,
Is
that
it?
was the PS2 one. It was
Oh,
like Velocity X. It's made by the same people, but it had the fatbacks. I mean, it
oh.
had like a top down racer as like a side mission, and you
Mm.
could drive the fatbacks around like a pirate ship or something like that.
I've seen
So
the
that's where
gameplay.
I was like, I want one of those. Yeah,
Okay, now I know what you're
yeah, those are
talking
cool.
about. Yeah, I've seen the gameplays. I think it's cool. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the Flash games. Last time Hot Wheels had a website where you could play
Yeah.
Flash games and stuff.
Right, right, dude. Oh man, back in the day, I used to go to my grandpa's and put HotWheels.com in, and then
Yeah,
it would show me
right.
Barbie, and I'm like, no, I want the
Hot
Hot
Wheels.
Wheels, and then we play Hot Wheels Flash games. That's what it was back in the day for you young folks, okay, that are watching.
Back in my days. I'm kidding. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
crazy.
Exactly, bro.
Go
Yeah, that's
ahead,
why I
go
like to
ahead.
play. No, that yeah, exactly. That's exactly described it perfectly. HotWheels.com, straight to the Hot Wheels section and play the whatever games they had to play for free back then. It
Yeah.
was fun, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Tech Tracks was one of my favorites. You could actually build your own Flash game track. I'm
Mm.
like, bro, this is better than mobile games they put out now. Like, how did they do that? That's wild to me.
Now that you
People
think
are
about
smart.
it, yeah, it was fun. Lots of fun back then. Yeah, trick tracks. Yeah, trick tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's classic.
Mm.
Anyway, let's move on from Highway 35 for a little bit and
Sure.
move on into what inspired you to create content on Diecasts.
Oh, I guess this relates to watching my favorite like YouTubers or content creator back then. People like Race Grooves and Peak Time Racing. And there's this one guy called Diecastic One. Shout out to him, by the way. All he did was just put on his camera and for 2-3 minutes, unedited, uncut, just talk about the car. It was so chilling. It
Yeah.
was very like I don't know. For some reason, I look forward to his videos. Like, oh, what car is he gonna review next? And I was like, hey, why don't I do that? I buy Hot Wheels and now every now and then, why don't I create a channel where I just review the car? All right. And that's where my content creation started, just simply reviewing cars, like how they did it. My other favorite YouTubers did it.
Mm. And
Mm.
how long have you been doing that, by the way?
When was it? I believe I started YouTube in secondary three, so that's great. When I was like 15, I believe it was like 15 ish. So that's almost, oh my god, it's gonna be 10 years ish. It's gonna be around 10 years. 9 years in the making, turning 10. So it's quite a long time. Yeah.
Wow. That's double the amount of time that I've put in. I think I started in 2018 or 20 no, 2019. I started in 2019.
Which is
So
still pretty long.
that was 5 years. So yeah, you're double my time here. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Around
Dang,
double. Yeah.
yeah.
It's really way back. Like, yeah, whoa, like YouTube and all. I watch a lot of YouTube back then. Yeah, that's why.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I only had Minecraft videos back then. It was terrible.
Stampy Long knows. I don't know Minecraft, but I know a few Minecraft YouTubers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the thing to do when you were a kid. You were like, "Hey, I could become a Minecraft YouTuber." I mean, all these other guys are doing, they're getting paid the big bucks over here. I
I
mean, that's
wanna do
probably
that.
yeah. Yeah, that makes me think, what people probably look up to you and be like, "I want to do that." I want that for like a side gig or a job. What
Hmm.
tips do you have for those kind of people?
Oh no, that's true, yo. I think I get that a lot. Like, yo, Drifter, cause of you, I started making videos. I started collecting Hot
Wow.
Wheels. It's really cool, very inspiring, and I think it's cool, man. But whoa, when people ask me for advice, there's just so many, right? Because there is really a lot of stuff that I went through all these years. But I think the most important thing is to have fun. Because you gotta know that since I've been doing it for so long, it never feels like a chore to me. Like, honestly, bro. Like, I could just be like watching TV, let's say my brother, and all of a sudden I'm like, yo, I have this really crazy idea. And you'll be like, hey, where are you going? I'm gonna edit my video now. What? Can you just watch? Like, I don't know. It just I don't know. Yeah, that's how I work. I'm a very spontaneous guy. I really enjoy coming up with ideas and making the videos. So when it comes to making the videos, I don't feel like a chore. I don't feel like I gotta upload another video. It doesn't feel like that most of the times, at least. So I think the
Yeah.
important thing is have fun. Yeah,
Mm.
just have fun doing it.
That's good because I don't have fun. I'm always just sad and depressed when I. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey yo,
Not all the time. Not all the time. I
yeah.
will say though, man, when I have because I like long form videos so much that I'll have tons of footage,
Hmm.
and sometimes I can turn it out in a day. Other times it takes me like 4 weeks, and I'm just like, oh man, do I have to keep going? And then I have to
Yo,
really really drive to complete it because you're going through hours of footage, and then it's like, but I gotta get this out, especially Legends Tour. It got harder and harder to do
oh,
after the first one. Like the first one, I got it out in a day. I don't know how I did that. I don't even mean a day. I mean probably in less than 12 hours.
mm.
I shot it out of the gun. I
Yo,
don't know how. The next time I was like 3 weeks, and I'm like, gosh, this thing is just not, it's not happening. And I guess it can be because it's a little bit repetitive with Legends Tour videos. It's like you just go into an event, you're filming, you're
mm.
getting some of the newer stuff, but it's really like it's just the same event somewhere else.
Yep.
So it's a little harder to do that. So I guess my tip would be try to make something new out of wherever you're going, because sometimes you're just gonna be like, whoa, I ain't got it this time. or
It comes
or
and
have
goes.
some type of formula that you're gonna bring into it so that it doesn't overburden you every single different time.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, is to I really agree on that formula point. That's so true. Something that you're already familiar with and good at, you can train. But sometimes we do try, but it just comes and go, right? There's just days where you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do this. There's just some days you're just
Yeah.
like you're dead.
I don't wanna. I'm like, man, I'm dying here.
That's relatable. Yeah, that's me too, man. There's one time where I didn't upload a single thing for 1 month. Yeah, like for just 1 month.
Jeez.
No, really,
Ooh, and
like
then the TikTok game, that's a long time.
yeah. And a quick tip,
Whew.
just a quick tip. People might, I thought like, oh, TikTok's gonna shadow ban me or whatever, but surprisingly, no.
Mm.
It just went on as per normal. So that's another quick tip for people. Shadow banning is not a real thing, I feel. But yeah, this is
I got shadow banned, but it's okay.
shadow ban.
No, genuinely.
Oh,
I mean, it's not shadow ban. It literally told me, hey, this is like not interesting content. I was like, but I posted it. I recorded it. How is it not? And it was because I
oh,
think the reason they thought it wasn't was because because I had a misspell. Okay, if you're in
oh,
TikTok, if you have a misspell, you can't edit it, and I
yeah,
hated that. And so I deleted it real fast. I re-uploaded it with the new spelling, and it said, "Hey, you repeated content. We don't like that. We're not recommending this to anyone." It has like 50 views. I'm like, "What?
what?
That's not fair."
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
So careful. If you just misspell it, just leave it out there misspelled. It's too late. Like, make sure you get it right the first time is what I that was from this week. I never knew they would do that until this week. So
oh, it just
there's
happened this
a
week.
little Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, it was the ASMR Diora 2 unboxing,
Yeah, yeah, oh, I really like
and
that. I really like the video.
yeah, I put it on other platforms
Yeah,
as
I saw
well,
it on
so it was
YouTube
seen.
Shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, and there you go, and it's like it was really. I thought it was nice. I filmed it and everything. It was a little broken, but that's a Mattel Creations issue. But and then I was like, then TikTok's like, nah, we're not gonna do this. I'm like, all right, TikTok, whatever.
Damn. Take note.
Yeah,
Take note, dudes. You don't
yeah.
misspell. Alright, alright.
If you yeah, don't misspell.
Don't misspell.
Double check spelling every single time. That's the
Gotcha,
biggest
man.
thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Um, there was a big question actually. I forgot to ask it, which
Yo.
was, how did you come up with the idea for the Drifter D logo?
Oh, damn. Okay, so I guess I've never had a logo for the longest time until there's this brand called Gym Customs. You know, shout out to them. Really cool guys. They
Mm-hmm.
wanted to collab with me to create my rotating display stand. But they said
Oh
if
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but I didn't have a logo back then, and they're asking me, you need a logo, or else like how is it gonna be a collab? So I got a help from one of my buds to help me design a logo, and eventually it came into the fruition that the Drifter D, sorry, the Diora 2, if you put like the D
Yeah.
as like the front, it kind of looks like
Yeah, no, it looks good. I mean, I got the big one here for people that don't see it. I mean, he has a D
oh,
here, and then it goes. Oh no, I'm showing off. No, I shouldn't do that.
oh,
That's I was just meaning to show them because you have this livery on it as well, where you show the Drifter D on the car, which I thought was super neat. I was like, that's crazy. That's so cool.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. It turned out it turned out great. It turned out great. Yeah. I mean, people might not. People who don't know me as G50 will probably be like it. Look at it and be like, Rifter, without the other two D's.
Oh
But I don't care too
yeah,
much because like as long as those who knows know, then that's cool enough for me. So yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's super sweet. I love it,
Thanks.
and it also gives into that Dior 2 fandom. We love the Dior 2 fandom out here.
Yes, sir.
We're always super supportive of them. So
Yes,
you
sir.
said you and your friend made that, and then that went on to the Dream Customs collab, which they can actually buy, which I think is still available, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Those who want to get it, shameless plug. He's still available. Yeah.
That's where you do it. Is you do it on the podcast, man.
Let's
Shameless
go.
plug it. Who cares, bro? Who cares? I mean, hey, look, this is for you. This is for you. That's what we're doing it here
Right.
for.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was really cool.
Thanks. Yeah.
That does bring the question though. How did you get Drifter D? Like, where did that name come from?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, whew, okay. Wow. The more I think of, the more it goes way back. Okay. So the
That's what I'm
beginning,
here for.
there's this game called. I don't think a lot of people know this. It's called Project Torque. It's not even a Hot Wheels game, just some racing game. I remember watching this video clip of a guy drifting in the game. He was so good, and his username was Drifter J. I think that's cool. Like, what does a J stand for? I think it's cool. Like, there's
Ah.
just one letter there. But anyways, yeah. Moving forward, I created my YouTube, Instagram, whatnot. It was Drifters Diecast because I want to. I when I play Roblox or RuneScape, those kind of thing. My username was
Mm-hmm.
like Drifter X2J or something. So when I created YouTube or Instagram, it was Drifters Diecast, like my diecast cars.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
then there came a point of time where I feel like, yo, it's too long. Like every time I look at it, my username is just Drifters Diecast. It was just jumbled up words. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
shorten it. I really gotta shorten it. Drifters D Diecasts Drifter D Drifter D. Okay, the D stands for diecast. Okay, let's do that. So the D,
Yeah.
yeah, stands for diecast. People think I like initial D. That's why I called
I
myself
was about to
D.
say, I bet most people think it's initial D
Yeah,
because I didn't even think about it until you were saying it. I was like, oh yeah, it almost sounds like initial D, but then Drifter, where did that come from? So it's totally different.
totally
That had
different.
nothing to do with that.
No, totally nothing to do with initial D. But yeah, I get that
That's great.
sometimes. Oh, initial D and all. So yeah, that's how it came to be.
Did you ever like Initial D? Do you like Initial D?
Oh, surprisingly, yeah, I think I like it. I've watched the anime, right? I think I only watched the first
Yeah.
season, but I'm at least familiar with it. I think it's a cool car in all the A86 and whatnot. And I did watch like the
Yeah.
first season of the anime. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, I thought it was dumb, but that's okay. I've said that in my first episode of the podcast, so that ain't no new hot take. That's been there forever. That I don't like initial D. I love a drifter D. We love drifter
Oh,
D. We
yeah,
don't
okay,
like
I'll take
initial
that.
D.
I'll take that.
I think Takumi is an annoying
The
guy. He's an
character.
annoying guy to
I
me.
get what you mean.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
just.
watched the anime.
I'm like,
It's like that. Yeah, yeah. He's just.
I'm like, bro, even Vert Wheeler got over it. Like, you need to get over it or something. I don't know. Like, get over it. His issues. He had issues.
Yeah, yeah. I get what you
Um.
mean.
So you're actually celebrating your
Mm.
100,000 messing this up. You're celebrating 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
So giant already on TikTok. We talked about that. But what does it mean to actually finally get a play button from YouTube?
Whoa, yo, it's great, man. Like, I'll just notice that it's in the background. Yeah, but it's great. Yeah, like
Yes, there it
it's
is.
it's years in the making, my man. Because like it's cool, right? Like it's always something I've wanted. It's something my maybe friends joked about. Like, oh, when are you gonna get a survey play button? I'm like, dude, I'm like at like 10K subs, maybe like 20, 30. No, you no. So that brings me to my next point, Holmes. I think any at this point of time, doesn't matter you have 10K subs or whatever. It's really thanks to YouTube Shorts that a lot of people, all of friends I know, or people that I've met,
Mhm.
are rapidly growing thanks to YouTube Shorts. Yeah. So yeah, I think that I have a, for example, shout out to Boy Racer Ben, really big Hot Wheels track time guy on. He got the play button in I think less than a year, that kind of thing, because he did YouTube Short.
Golly.
No, less than a year, dude. I've
Yeah.
been at this for 9 years. Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's all thanks
bro.
to YouTube
I
Shorts.
know.
YouTube
Yeah,
Shorts,
I
bro.
saw Sean Nicholas. He was
Sean.
at the Miami stop last year.
Mm.
He had less than 10K, I think, when he was there, and then now he's at 100 something. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm too niche. Dang it!
Yo.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is the answer, my guy.
So bad at it.
No,
So bad
it
at
took
it.
me so many months to crack it down, but it all boils down to finding like the right content. Okay, for me, honestly, one of the leading factors that got me to 100K was this series where I destroyed open, because I like to open my cars.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Talk about this. This is awesome. Man. I love these.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, I'm mostly a loose collector. As you see, I have a loose cars there. I like to rip them open. So to put it bluntly, I guess it does provoke people. It makes them angry, for at least for the car collectors. Like, yo, why are you like destroying the car? One video got so good that just one of my shorts alone accounted for like 12,000 subscribers out of my 100K.
What?
Yes,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
yes.
That's mind blowing.
It is. It is.
Golly.
And let's be real, because I know there was a formula that worked for me. I was like, okay, let's destroy some more Hot Wheels cars, and it doesn't affect me because I open my cars anyway. So why not open
Right.
it
Right.
in a
Right.
very quote unquote entertaining way? That's simply how I did it.
Yeah, I love the flip flop skylines. That I think was maybe one of the funniest ones you ever did.
Hey,
Was the flip
yo,
flop
thank
skyline? I'm
you,
so sick of skylines, bro.
thank you, thank you. Me too. It's overhyped, and me, I got a lot of, hate from it within the Singapore
I believe it.
community. Really, a lot. My friends were telling me like, "Yo, the video you did, yo, I find it so funny." But like this guy and that guy like was telling me, wow, they like hated it, like blah blah.
Who cares? There's 25,000 of them, guys. Like one is gonna hurt you, like being open. No, they don't get anything. I'm sorry. This is rarer.
Okay, that's
Okay,
rare.
I'm sick of it.
Oh,
If you opened one of these, I would probably be like, well. Oh well, I mean, even opening these, I mean, I know Big Man opened one, so I don't really care that much.
that's
You do what you want with it.
yeah. They were big. Yeah, he did open it, And personally, I like opening my cars, but if I had that, I probably won't open it. Maybe not, at least for like the first few years. Yeah, That's such a cool
It's
car.
tough. Like I
It's tough.
want it loose so bad, and then the other part of me is like, No, because it also kind of looks really cool in the
It
holographic
looks, not
package.
gonna lie, it does look cool. It does, yeah.
It's so unfair. It's literally it makes me not want to open it the way that it goes wee shine.
It is, yeah. I feel yeah, man. I probably wouldn't open it as well if I had it. It's such a cool piece, man.
Yeah, at least they added like a back window on that,
Yeah, yeah.
so
So you can see
you don't have to.
360. Fair, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually the fixed one, I will say. So I don't know if you know what's been going on in the Diora 2 Teku world, which has been the wildest world, wild of the wild west
hmm
of stuff. Is
People got
that,
QC defects and stuff.
dude? Yeah, there was literally just giant holes in most of them that were sent out, and so everyone's basically just like emailing Mattel customer support, like, "Hey, what's going on? Like, can we get new ones?" And they're like, "Well, send the old one," and everyone's like, "No way! Like, you think we can be?" And it's because it's just like this may be the only one we get. Like, we don't know if you still have them or not in the factory, or not the factory, but the distribution centers. And because it's so stupid rare to get, like, you can't just buy it.
No.
Everyone's like, "No, we're not doing that. Like, you send me one, and if you have one, right?" And so, me and Big Man are going through this process because he sent me one of his,
Mm,
and he calls them. They're like, "No, we're not sending you anything." And
mm.
so he emails them instead.
All right.
And 2 weeks later, I think this just comes in the mail. There's no response. We didn't like. There was no shipping label sent. There's no information like, "Hey, we're replacing your order." It was just at my doorstep 2 weeks later, and me and him were just like, "This is wild." Then 2 days later,
Yo.
he gets one. He didn't even request one. So I'm telling you, this is the strangest QC thing I've ever seen with Mattel. Is these NFTs, man? These things
Yo.
are NFT
Garbage.
something. Yeah, there's another
There's another letter
Dora,
missing there or something.
something. Yeah, I think they misspelled it
There's a
somewhere
missing
in
letter
there.
inside. Yo,
I'm telling you,
I
man.
created that. I'm glad a lot of people like you get the joke. Like one letter away from forming that word. But yo,
Dude,
that's
it's
wild.
it's
That's
it
great.
is.
That's wild. That's Bert wild. That's wild. Wait. So wait, sorry.
Yeah, no,
You. So you got the QC that they sent you another one. Wait, sorry. Did I understand? Like,
yeah.
wait. So you have two?
I had to. I sent one to a friend that didn't get one.
Oh.
There was me and Vulcanvugen that they
Yep.
hired to do the NFT ad. Now I filmed this. Now I'm getting really off topic, but I filmed an ad in Dallas for Howard's Legends Tour.
Mm,
The real one wrapped,
I saw
and I was
that.
dressed
Yeah.
as Vert Wheeler.
Yeah.
So I said, "Hey, I'm really interested in this," and they said, "Hey, we're really interested in this." And so we got together, made it happen, filmed an advertisement, and then I sent out a bunch of other content creators that might be interested. I think I even put your name down. I don't know if they sent something to you or not. But anyway, they were sending emails left and right to people,
Mm,
and one of those people is Vulcan Vugan. He does the Fog Realm fan film,
mm.
and he needed some extra cash as well to help fund the project. So he, films the ad for them. It's an Instagram ad, whatever. I don't really understand
Okay. All right.
advertisement that much. And lo and behold, he never got one. So,
Hey yo.
I was like, you know what? I'll send him one because that really just bites. And it was between him or JMS. JMS did the intro for me for Hot Wheels Legends Tour where we had the Teku Diora 2 like drift in on the
Mm-mm.
logo, which was pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that was a gift to him.
Mm.
And you're actually probably the first one other than him to hear about that because I sent it privately.
Mm.
But I'm only saying it now because I'm saying I don't have two anymore. I've only got this one. So I
Yo.
sent him the other one with just the hole in it, and he said that's fine. And I said
Yo.
cool.
Yo, that's so nice
So
of you.
giving back to the community.
No, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And but that's cool that you actually got two pieces. I wonder how that works. Does that mean it's not 600 anymore? It's 601?
I have no idea.
No clue.
I mean, you're telling me So they were supposed to have 2,500, right?
That's why I heard.
Only 500 or sorry, no, only 600 or 700 actually got claimed in those random packs. gambling packs,
Gambling pack.
and you still had to also get all the rest of them for this release. It wasn't just the one. You needed 24.
24. Yeah.
This is one of the only times they did it. This and Fast and Furious, and I think Lamborghini as well, but I don't remember if that one's accurate. Anyway, so yeah, and I think only less than 600 that I know. I was looking at the Reddit, not the Reddit, the Discord where the NFT guys are, and they were getting all the information. I don't know how they get it, but they get it, and they were saying, yeah, this is only how many were actually minted and all this. And then how many actually are out there? Who knows? You know, there could still be 2,500 of them. But I don't know if they're getting. But I also heard that they probably will just destroy them if they're not claimed by anyone. So it's kind of wild that they did this, because it's almost like a waste of money. Like, you have 2,500 cars just sitting or less. Now you have like 1,900 cars just sitting in a warehouse, just collecting dust. And I guess that's why they just started sending them out to people that were just putting in claim requests. Some guy got 3 more. Like, what? I don't know. I don't understand the NFT game, bro, but it's wild out there. It's Wild West. Those guys, they get an order number, they send it to Mattel, and they say, hey, mine came broken. Didn't send them any photos. They get 2 back. What? I don't know. I don't know. I know that's a whole totally different off-topic saying, but it was a wild release.
Hot Wheels, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. From the rumor mill, I've heard they don't like NFT Garage very much. From the rumor mill, I have no idea how factual that is. As far as profitability, I'm sure it's freaking profitable, because you're just selling people images online for nothing. You know, you're paying $25 for 5 GIFs. Okay. Like, I just want the car, buddy. Just give me the car. Like, I'll pay you $50 for the car, like, in the shape that it's in. I don't care if it comes in at that point, if it's broken, I don't even care. Like, it was $50, I got it. Who cares? Like, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
But anyway, I spent what, $80 on the I know you're probably gonna hate this, the Arsham collab.
I'm kidding.
But I love it. I don't know. I like it. I hate it, but I like it, because I just hate that they use the wrong tooling of the car when it's a solid one piece.
Yeah, the window.
Why? Why? Why do we like torturing Deora 2 fans? Mattel, please stop torturing me. I'm just begging for a proper release.
They can't do things right. Yeah. But I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a long story. I'm not gonna dwell into it, but yeah, I didn't really like the release. Yeah, but still a Deora 2 after all, right? So yeah.
Facts. Now, I want to thank today's main sponsor, Lap24 Coffee. For my personal coffee need, I only get the best, and the best is Lap24 Coffee. They provide a premium experience for car enthusiasts. Their coffee is built to jumpstart your day. For example, their best blend, the Daily Driver, offers a well-balanced dark chocolate flavor with beans coming from Costa Rica and Brazil. For me, I take it easy by buying a bag of ground beans and pouring a bit into a Keurig-sized cup for my type of brew. But you can also use the much cooler method of French press. Viewers of the show can use code Deora2 with the number 2 and not the Roman numeral at checkout for 15% off at lap24coffee.com, or simply go to lap24coffee.com/discount/Deora2 with the number 2, not the Roman numeral. So to order the classic ground or whole, go to lap24coffee.com and use code Deora2 with the number 2 and not the Roman numeral at checkout today. Lap24, the premium choice for car enthusiasts. All right, thanks for sponsoring the Squared Corner podcast. Let's get back to the show. Well, sorry for going so off topic, because we were celebrating you. We're not celebrating. We're not even talking about.
Nobody was fun. Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, all that side note. Because, like I said, you got 100,000, and then you did a custom release with, I think it's Black CrowCustoms. Am I correct on that?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Black Crow. Shout out to my guy, Black Crow. Yeah. So, in a way, it was quite good timing. I got the silver play button, and I think he just happened to reach out to me before I actually reached the milestone. And I thought, I think it would be so cool to commemorate 100K with the custom, which I actually have with me right now. So yeah, here it is. Yes, sir.
Ooh,
Hopefully the
not
camera can
wow.
pick that up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there it is. The Shelby GT 500. So I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
dope,
cool.
man. Like I wanted a Mustang. I personally love American muscle. I love Mustangs. So I thought, okay, let's go with the GT 500. And in case maybe
Nice.
you or some of my viewers are wondering, why didn't I use the Deora 2 as like the custom car?
Yeah, I wanted to. No, I'm just
I mean, honestly, the truth be told, I think, shout out to Big Man. He also kind of like, I think it was Big Man. Sorry if I'm wrong. He also asked that, like, oh, why wasn't it a Deora 2? And the short
Oh, he
answer,
probably did. He probably did.
I would have wanted it, but truth be told, we did this. Me and Black Crow we discussed it because it's still a fantasy casting. So it'll
Yeah,
be a bit wasted if he put in the effort to custom and everything, but
right.
people didn't buy it. So I think having a licensed car like a Shelby, I think it's still more feasible and it's still cool. It's something I
Yeah,
like. So we went with the GT
yeah,
500. So yeah,
yeah. No, it's still cool, and you still use like waves and stuff and all that.
yeah,
You still had the Dior 2 enveloped into it,
yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
I think is really cool.
Yeah, it's
The
all
way
him.
that you
Props
did
to
that.
Black Crow. Yeah, it's all props to Black Crow. I gave him like the idea, the inspiration I wanted,
Yeah,
and this is what he came up with.
that's
Freaking love
awesome.
it. Yeah, love it. Yeah,
That's super awesome. No, I only have the Jay Leno one of that
the GT
Mustang or
500.
whatever it
Oh yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. The one with the
Yeah,
box set. Yeah,
yeah. It came in this the box set.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Have you
just
seen
that's
those?
all I got from.
Mm.
Yeah, the only reason I wanted this is the tank car and the was it Mercedes Benz. I didn't even want these two. I don't care.
Oh, you can
I
give
know
that
I'm
to.
not a licensed guy at all.
Oh, you can give those to me. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well,
Yeah.
now I want to keep I want to keep that one because it'll be like, okay, I didn't get one of those customs because unfortunately, I mean I didn't have that much money.
No, I understand.
But
Yeah, it was a lot of effort put into it. I think that a lot of people also voice that out. So hopefully in the future, I can come up with maybe something more timid, right? Yeah. So that's
yeah,
definitely in the talks for sure. Yeah.
yeah, and it was a big event. Yeah, it was a big event, and
For
it makes
sure.
sense to commemorate it in a way that is going to actually sell
For
in a way.
sure. For
Ooh,
sure. Yeah. It was dope.
thought I was going to sneeze. I didn't sneeze. Okay. What was the other thing here? Oh,
Yo.
so we've also seen your stuff now has collabed with Mattel and Hot Wheels.
Mm.
You did the San Diego Comic Con 2023 Jurassic Park thing and a
Yeah.
couple other things I think they sent
SDCC.
you.
Yeah.
And the fact that you got sponsored not by just them but other companies and businesses around the world,
Yeah. It's cool.
how cool is that? And like what is it like to create something for someone else in that way, or do they just send it to you and they're like, hey, just do what you want, uh, or do they give you some advertisement money and say, hey, we're sending this to you as well? Take it away.
Also, it's a mix of both. If we're talking about, let's say, the Mattel, or I also work with diecast brands or diecast related brands like Dream Customs or Pop Race and many more that I can't think of. Or let's say I collab with shops. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's so cool. This is something I've wanted growing up. Like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could be, for example, Lamley. It would be like to be like Lamley Group one day and get sponsored and
Yeah,
stuff. It's definitely a cool feeling to be paid or to be sponsored with what I love doing. Yeah, I think it's cool. To put it simply, it's really really cool. Yeah, that I've gotten to where I'm at to be able to collab with so many brands. Not just like with Hot Wheels and stuff, but even here in Singapore.
right.
I've collab with like totally not diecast related stuff that I've collab with, and I think
Hmm.
it's fun, man. I love it.
Yeah. No, I love seeing you shout out like some of the local businesses there as well, like the diecast shops that people can go to,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and where you even sell at some of them,
yeah. My own locker. Yeah,
because yeah, I think that's super cool because I feel like here, like we only got like two or three. I mean, we got J Car, which is actually really big.
J Car
Um,
Diecast Garage. Oh yeah, yeah, J Car.
Diecast,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they're located here
Oh,
actually, and
okay.
and he's super nice. I've gone over there a couple of times, but it's also kind of small. Like it's not super big. They don't have a lot of older stuff, but then there's also Hot Wheels.
Mm.
I think Houston Hot Wheels Diecast Shop, which is another big one. He does more of the older stuff, and also became good friends with him. That's
Oh,
about it. Like those are the only two that I
oh,
know of here. There's a couple of flea markets every now and then, but
oh,
it's
okay,
like
okay.
it's I feel like it's harder to find. And maybe that's just me because I'm in Houston. I know some people, their clubs are a lot bigger,
That's what
My
I've heard.
club, I
Yeah.
think, hasn't posted since 2015 on Facebook.
Yikes.
So I don't know. I mean, I say my club, the Space City Diecast Houston. I guess they're still meeting. I don't know.
Maybe it's time to revive it. Maybe I don't know.
uh, yeah, maybe so. I just wish I knew who was in charge. I'm like, who I talk to. Like, I think that's my biggest thing. But
I see.
hey, if you are watching this and you're from Houston, hit me up. You know, if you're a part of that, like
Yo,
seriously,
yo, you
I'd
heard
love
that?
to try and bring it back. Yeah, it'd be pretty great. There is one. I think there is something coming up in August. I think Model Cars Houston. It's not just Hot Wheels. They
Model
do mostly
Cars
like the big
Houston. That's a
118 too.
YouTube. He's a YouTuber,
Yeah,
right? Model Car
he is a
Houston.
YouTuber as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's up with Houston? All of a sudden, we got all these diecast people. Didn't even know
He just
like
came
until
out.
like a couple of months back.
Yo, but
You
quick question: how's the peg hunting scene in? If you still peg hunt, you know.
know? It's terrible, bro.
Oh, what? I always thought like in
I
USA.
can't find nothing here, bro.
Oh,
No, there's no way. I'm trying to find the Texas Toot for the life of me. That's the big one here for Houstonians because we won the Legends Tour event, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They skipped the case.
Oh, which car? Which car was
In
it?
my
Which
area,
car?
they skipped the entire B and C case.
Which car? Was that a car that you're looking for? Your voice mad,
so
bro.
sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Guys is mad, bro. B and C. What car was it
Walmart
that you
stuff.
wanted? Is it what was the car that you wanted in the B or C?
It was
case?
Texas too. It's
Texas
the
too.
monster truck Autosajam, Mazda Autosajam. It won
Texas too.
last
Oh.
year's Legends Tour. Not well, 2
Probably
years now.
2 years ago.
Because last year's was the
Mm.
Miata. 2 years ago, it was the Auto Shazam that he customized. It's a monster truck. I'm good friends with him. He's a really nice guy. His name's Craig. Momade. I think he also goes by. He has his own monster truck enterprise business now, so that's pretty
Monster truck.
cool.
man.
Yeah, he
Okay.
builds monster trucks for people.
Yo.
So wild stuff, right? Isn't that cool?
Yo, that's
So
okay.
yeah, he's pretty legit, bro. He's cool. He's a cool dude.
Nice.
And he's locally based here in Houston area. You know,
Mm.
we got. I say Houston. I don't know. You probably don't understand United States stuff. That's Texas. But it's also
Texas,
like you could drive 1 hour into Houston and still be into Houston, if that makes sense.
That's
so
how big it is. Wow.
it's big.
One
It's big.
hour.
It's gigantic, dude.
1
Yeah.
hour. 1 hour in Singapore. Quick. It's like probably from one end to the other. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth.
That's
how
wait,
small
for real?
Singapore is. Yes.
What?
Like if you go at like pretty
Bro, you're as small
kid.
as my city?
Yes. That's how small Singapore
That's
is, bro.
hilarious.
It is really. I kid you not.
Brain shock. That's actually a brain shock to me as well. Wow. See, there you go. That's totally different from what I'm used to. I'm
Fun fact.
You could drive you could drive 8 hours in Texas and still be in Texas. Like, I just want to let you know that. Yeah.
Yo,
If you drive west from here, you'll still be in Texas 8 hours later. In fact, I think you'd have to drive 10 hours to get to New Mexico. But to get to Louisiana, it's a little closer because we're close to Louisiana here. It's around 3 to 4 hours. So that's how spread apart we are in terms of. And if I want to go to California, golly, that's just a 3-day trip. That's a journey.
Damn. I mean,
that's like straight up. That's not even no stops.
You'd fly. I mean, if I'll probably fly.
Yeah.
If you're in California.
Yeah. We flew the 2 times we went out there. So yeah, that's how big the United States is though. And how small apparently Singapore is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, our slogan here in Texas is everything is bigger. So
that's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, everything is bigger here in Texas, and we are probably the proudest state in the union, I would say. And you can tell because I'm a proud Texan and I'm saying it, so that's probably we're the ones that do that. We do that.
Shout out to Texas.
Shout out Texas, man. We are the best. I got my cowboy hat somewhere back there. It's rodeo season. You know, it's kind of why I get a little country every now and then.
Damn.
So anyway, that is again. I'm getting so off topic every single time.
It's cool. I love
you
it.
can interrupt me and just like punch me in the face and be like, "Bro, I thought we were talking about me."
No, it's cool. I like talking about yeehaw and stuff like that. I'm kidding.
Yeehaw. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. I did the Here Come Brother I Show You. You did the yeehaw. It's all around the circle. Okay. Yes. Wisdom is a circle, Dr. Tesla. What you receive, you must give back. let's get into some interesting topic here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You're really into the diecast scene more than I am. I'm really just into Hot Wheels.
Mm.
But so what are some of your main critiques of it right now? Like what are some of your biggest thoughts? I remember we talked about
Yep.
when we were just messaging you. We were talking about the 124s and stuff like that, or
Mm.
maybe these are smaller than that. But
Yeah.
like, we were talking about like the status of like 124th vehicles or even just 164th vehicles in general. Let's just have a go at it. What's some of your thoughts on that?
Yo, man, like, if you're really gonna ask me that question, this podcast is gonna be 3 hours long. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Well, let's try to condense it to like a 10-minute segment. Let's
No,
try that.
for sure. No, I can do that. I think what happened over. Okay, so last time Hot Wheels was simple, yo. Like I was a kid, Hot Wheels cars, Hot Wheels track sets and everything. Maybe Hot Wheels cartoons. Yeah, that was cool. It's nice. But I feel like now Hot Wheels might. I feel like they became so like a corporate brand rather than a toy car brand nowadays. And why I say
Mm.
that is the amount of Fast and Furious re-releases. The yeah, I have to keep it PG. I
Oh.
have to keep it PG-13. The amount of JDM five. There's like how many? There's like already 78 releases of the Datsun 510 wagon.
Whew.
uh and the
Keep
amount
it going. Keep it
the
going.
amount of really we have Hot Wheels mainlines, we have Hot Wheels premiums,
Yeah.
we have Hot Wheels car culture, we have Hot Wheels car culture, we have Hot Wheels Fast and Furious, we have the 5 packs, we have
Yeah.
the 6 packs, we have the 10 packs, we have the 20 packs, then we have the twin packs, we have Team Transport, now we have the blah 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 blah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
feel it's
Yep.
just
Yep.
very hectic now, branding wise. Like it used to be just this really cool toy car brand that you just hey get, but now I
Mm.
feel like it's just very uh messy. And with the fact that there's new brands emerging, there's many more diecast brands now. It might be
Yeah.
tough to look where to look at as a diecast collector, not just as a Hot Wheels collector. And I think that it boils down to that
Mm.
fact that Hot Wheels is just doing way too many things at the moment right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly,
That's
honestly.
it's interesting. They just released their 100% 64 diecasts. Instead of it, but they're all licensed vehicles, and they all seem to sort of go against Mini GT. I feel like it's the what are those called? Elite 64.
Elite
Sorry.
64s, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that
Yeah.
interesting? I don't know. I feel like why bother like trying to enter a market that's already filled with it's already pretty expensive and
Mm-hmm.
they already have retailers for those. JCar Diecast is a retailer for Mini GT.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is no like Mattel Creations is the only retail for those Elite 64s. And they
Yep.
just I don't know, they don't seem like they fit as well as, other stuff they've done like just normal premiums. I think what they're doing now is pretty good. They've sectioned it off into three things. They have their Hot Wheels mainline, Hot Wheels semi premiums with the silver logo, and now they got the
Oh
Hot
yeah.
Wheels premium with the gold logo. I think that was genius because it brings things simpler. It's like, hey, these are like your
Premium.
baseline mainline cars for kids and for adults that like them. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have your semi premiums that are like a little bit up.
More scaled up.
Some of them have metal,
Yeah.
and they're
Some.
like
Yeah.
$3
Some.
or $4 now. And now because premiums now are like $6 or $7. They're no
Oh,
longer 5 because of
yo,
inflation.
it was 597
Um,
when I went to the USA last time, right? Yeah, 597.
yeah,
I
it's
think.
it's not. I mean, maybe it's still in some places here, maybe, but it's still like 6 or 7. I think when you
Okay.
go to most places
Ooh,
now.
damn tough.
It's just rough. I think
Mm.
maybe more along the 6. If you go to Target, I think it's more in the 7. If you go to Walmart, probably around the six
6.
to
Yeah. Yeah.
five,
Walmart is
Yeah,
cheaper.
maybe
Yeah.
5. But yeah, it's just gotten so much more expensive, which is kind of nice because then they slotted the semi premiums right in between that to try and
Okay.
fill that hole.
Yep.
So I'm
Semi premiums.
hoping that's the way to go and that they stick to that. Let's see how long that takes before they just go, nah, never mind. It didn't work.
Anytime now.
I feel like that's what happens to Hot Wheels. It was funny. I was talking to Brian about this, and
Huh.
I said, hey, what happened to the
Which one?
they have the logo for. I wonder if I have it on one of these.
All right.
No, Trek set logo. What is it?
Track
I can't find
sets.
it on any of these. You know what I'm talking about? It's the logo they put on to make sure that it's like for track. on the
Oh
bottom of
yeah,
the
yeah. Like
base.
it's like
Yeah,
almost track stars.
the loop.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like track
Oh
stars.
yeah,
It's like the
yeah.
loop.
You showed the loop.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they reintroduced it a couple years back, and then immediately dropped it the next year. Like it was just, and I think I talked to Brian about this, and he's like, yeah, people got confused about it because
Oh, what?
I don't know, they got confused about the loop logo, what it meant. So I guess maybe they thought it was a treasure hunt or something. So people were getting
I was gonna
confused.
say that. I thought
You know,
like, oh, it's a
okay.
treasure hunt.
I mean, at this point, the Circle Flame logo, the poor Circle Flame logo,
Lost its
man.
meaning.
Whenever it's put on anything other than a Hot Wheels car, like if it's on
1 to 24.
skateboards or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah. Oh,
that,
it's a treasure hunt.
boom, it's treasure hunt. And I'm like, no, it has to say treasure hunt around the circle because I don't know why they did that,
I
but
don't
it's
know either.
skateboard treasure hunts are different. They say treasure hunt around the logo. And I remember talking to Mark, not Mark, was it Mike
Huh?
Zarnak on Instagram about it because he posted like, hey, look, this is a treasure hunt
Skateboard.
board, and I was like, it's not actually. Those are common. You can find those in every case. They're in every case. There's no limited amount of cases and stuff like that. And he's like, no, it has the logo. It's always been a thing with Hot Wheels. And I'm like, bro, it's not. It's not. I don't know what to tell you, but it's not.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can't blame them. Yeah, it's just Hot Wheels. Like I don't know, they didn't think it out much. I guess they just slapped it on a skateboard, and now they're confused collectors. So it's not really their fault, I guess. So, yeah.
I honestly want them to just go back to the old treasure hunts and just make them their own line. I don't need like to look under a logo. Just say treasure hunt on the side so nobody is confused. Everybody knows what a treasure hunt is, and we can all move on with our lives peacefully. And they also can do their own liveries and cool things like that without trying to follow any other trend within their trend.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That's another totally issue. But anyway, I totally get it. Yeah. With how things go with Hot Wheels.
Yeah, that's what I feel right now. I feel like it's just a lot of things going on. Like I still collect Hot Wheels, but more what do you call it? More focused now. I don't collect all the good, just premiums, mainly premiums, mainly premiums. So, yeah.
Right. Nah, I dropped the premiums, bro. It's too expensive.
Oh no,
it's too expensive. I think the only ones I collect are maybe I got the Ghost Rider ones last time. Those Ghost Rider ones.
Ghost Rider
sweet.
premium. Oh, okay, yeah, that was kind of cool. Yeah. The Dodge Charger
because it has a removable flames.
Yeah.
So cool.
I have that. It's a cool piece, bro. It's a cool piece. Yeah.
So stuff like that, I'll cave in on, but and the boat. I really like the boat. I know a lot of people hated the boat, but I was like, bro, give me the boat. I want the boat. You know what I'm talking about? The new boat.
Is it a submarine? Wait,
the premium one.
It's not a yellow submarine. The boat, the Mickey Mouse boat. Wait, no, what boat?
No, it was on a tractor or trailer. It was on a trailer.
Oh, the one.
It was a trailer and boat.
Team transport.
And
it's I didn't like that. No, I
love it.
Oh, you like it?
I love it, dude. It reminded me.
Oh, you reminded you?
I love them. I love them because of the there's a hypoplane. And it's so nice. I don't know. I love it. It reminds me of the classic Hot Wheels boats and stuff that they used to do.
No wonder.
I think even Brian has one. Hydroplane, not hypoplane. Hydroplane. And so this one's called Hot Wheels Classic Hydroplane.
Yep.
And then there is the one that Brian did, which is an actual track car hydroplane. And that one's super awesome. I love hydroplane car boat things, so I'm good with it. All right. That's my niche. So they filled that for me, and nobody else probably. You're
the first person I met that actually liked that release. So good on you. That's cool.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. Like it. That is cool.
See, if most people don't like the boat, you release the boat still, and then if most people don't like the Deora 2, you just release the Deora 2 still. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
If you can release a boat, you can release a boat car. All right, it's fine. It's okay, Hot Wheels. You can do it. We believe in you. It's like, come on, guys, come on. I don't know if have you seen my video where I talk about the different types of Deora 2 models they have now.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one yet. Why? I know there's one without the removable surfboards. There's one with the surfboards and stuff. Yeah. What about it?
So it was the Teku Deora 2 that I was talking about it because it's based off the new main line with the sunken in windshield molded surfboards,
Oh yeah,
which
yeah,
makes
yeah.
it the 5th mainline type retool because it has a metal base, which is new. But the previous one has a plastic base. Then I talked about how the other one has a sunken in base. I'm like, it's only been 20 years and you've retooled this thing
Five
6 or
time.
7
Oh,
times at this point. I'm like, golly, this poor car just cannot catch a break. I'm like, I don't know what is happening. Do y'all like this car? Like, I know they do. It's just so funny. I'm like,
yeah. I
you don't see
wonder.
that with any other car.
No, no, I don't. Yeah, you're right. I remember you kind of posting it on Instagram with like the sucked in windshield and everything, which I didn't notice actually until you pointed it out. I was like, oh, he does have
I'm
a
so
sucked in
sorry.
windshield. No,
I
it's
know.
cool.
I'm
It's
so
cool that you
sorry.
pointed it out because it's true. I don't know what they're thinking, bro, but yeah, it just sucked that they retooled it so many times.
I don't know if it's manufactured costs or what, but it's just like, man,
I don't know, bro.
guys, come on.
I don't know.
But then, so Mattel Creations released 3 different ones. They released that Teku Dior 2 with the
Yep,
mainline
Sean
variant,
Waterspoon.
and then they did this one with the sunken in
Oh yeah,
windshield,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then
So,
the color shifters one, the one that you hated a
The
lot.
Sean Waterspoon
Um,
Adidas collab. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, the Sean Wallace. Let's see if I have it. Oh, I do. Yeah, the Sean Witherspoon one.
yeah.
The one that I was like, yeah, this thing's awesome. And the reason I said it was awesome was because it has the normal windshield. I don't know if you can see that.
I see.
That's why I really like this. It just has the molded surfboards, but I'm like, okay, so we know how to do this, but we don't do it. What is happening? I don't know. Where is this made? This is made in Thailand. So maybe the Thailand factory is the best factory out of all the Hot Wheels
Oh,
factories.
shout out to my viewers from Thailand.
There you go.
Sawadee
Yeah.
Cup.
Malaysia, you should be sorry. I just want to let you know. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be mean. No. Because it looks really good printed, but yeah, that's Malaysia. Yeah.
No wonder it's the
You
Malaysia
guys,
tooling. Yo,
shame on you.
feedback. Yeah,
Shame on you, Malaysia.
hopefully we can
This
improve on
feedback.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. We know how to do it. Let's do it.
let's
That's
do
all
it.
I'm asking. All I'm asking.
Yeah, he makes a point. Yeah, you make a point. He makes
Yeah.
a point, guys. So yeah.
Thank you. I know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So anyway,
Hmm.
I guess that gets that little rant out of the way. I don't know if you had anything else to add to that, to how mini GT or anything like that works out. I think we got it through.
Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, I think we got it more or less down. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I talked more than you. I need to stop. All right.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
One of the things I've been seeing you do recently actually
Yeah.
is diecast conventions. I saw you go to a couple of them. I've only been to one so far, the one in California. That was like a luck of the draw. I didn't know that was happening at the same time as Legends Tour.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I know it's kind of cool, and we didn't have tickets, but it's one of those things where you can go to you can't go to the like signings and stuff, but you can go to like the exhibitor booths. So you can go to each hotel room.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard
I
of
don't
it.
know
Yeah,
I don't know.
you can go to the
Yeah, I
hotel
don't
room
know
and
if it's
see.
the same. Okay, so it's maybe the same. I was gonna ask though, what as a celebrity, you're going around. Do you get like noticed and stopped a lot? Because I saw sometimes you get, hey, it's Drifter D and all that, and then you're like live streaming, I guess, or videoing or vlogging. Tell us what that's like going to conventions.
Yo, yeah, no, it's cool. So that's true. I do get recognized a lot, and I think it's nice to be able to meet people. For example, I went to Malaysia Diecast Expo last year. Like, can you imagine how trippy it would have been if you're a fan of mine? Like, I think they literally just alighted the taxi. They're gonna go into the mall. They saw me sitting there. They're like, "Yo, Drifter, what are you doing here in Malaysia? Aren't you like?" So it's
You're
cool.
not supposed to be here. What are you doing here?
Why are you in Malaysia? Aren't you don't you live in Singapore? Like, oh yeah, I do. But I flew all the way here from Malaysia, like as Expo. So it's cool. There's people that know me. I got to meet the vendors in Malaysia as well. A lot of them know me. Like, oh hey, you're that guy that. Some of them don't know my name, but they know me as like, oh, you're that guy from YouTube or the guy from TikTok. You know. Just
Right.
have a small little conversation with all my fans that I meet. Like, instead of just taking picture and whatnot and walk away, I like to engage with them. Ask them, yo, so how long have you been collecting? What brands do you collect? What do you like? And I think that's something I really enjoy. It's not just like, oh, okay, let's take a photo. Okay, bye bye. I will actually like talk to them, and I would think you would too, right? I think it's really cool for us to meet our friends. It's a
Yeah,
nice,
I know for
experience.
sure.
Yeah. It's cool. I love it. I love being able to meet you guys or everyone in your life. It's nice.
That's awesome.
Yes,
That's
sir.
awesome. What about do you like about the vibe at a diecast convention, you know, cuz it's different than any other type of convention that I've ever been to when I first went. Like we were talking about hotel rooms are open for people to buy out of. Just give me your experience and stuff of like what you
Mhm.
felt when you would go.
Okay, so I think one similarity between all the conventions, like the Singapore Diecast Expo or the Malaysia Diecast Expo, is I think the one commonality is the fact that everyone, like all your diecast buddies, are there. Like it's not a question. It's like, are y'all going to? No, you don't have to ask that. You know that people are going. It's just a matter of which day or which timing. I think it's great because like how it works is we don't have the hotel room thing. Rather, it's just like this event
Oh,
space.
okay.
It's an event space. People have their tables set up, selling their stuff. Maybe there's some
Okay, okay.
like events or signing. You know, like there's one time where I got Matt Gabe, you know, and Brendan
Hey,
Petruski.
shout out Matt Gabe.
Yeah, you know, they were flown all the way here to Singapore. So it's cool that
That's
us
awesome.
Singaporeans got to meet this Hot Wheels designer that flew all the way from the
Yeah.
USA. And it's these things that like make it really so fun and interesting, all these events, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. I remember you did a live stream with Matt Gabe actually
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Instagram, I think it
Yeah.
was, and I had asked a question, and then the feed cut out,
Oh.
and I don't know, like I'd asked a question, and I remember you saying the question that I asked, and then boom, y'all went offline, and I was like, what was the answer? I wanted to know what was the answer, and then it never came back, and I was like,
No.
no.
Wait, I do remember that. Do you remember what it was? By any chance?
I think I was talking about
I'm sorry.
how he had the Hot Wheels Design Center in some of the
Oh yeah,
packaging
yeah,
art,
yeah. Okay,
and I
yeah,
thought it
yeah,
was
yeah.
really cool because it was like all 3D and stuff. I wanted to
Oh
ask
yeah, the
about what was
packaging
the
art. Yeah,
difference
yeah, yeah,
between
yeah, yeah.
that and that, and so I actually did get to ask him when I went to the Hot Wheels convention here in or there in LA, not
Oh,
here,
nice, nice.
there in LA, and I ran into him and I said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I'm glad to meet you." I think I had emailed him some Acceleracers art because I think he worked on some of the NFT
Yo,
packaging and all
dope.
that.
Alright.
I don't know if he used any of it as reference or anything. I just remember I think they asked me, "Hey, do you have anything?" I was like, "Sure, yeah. This is some stuff that we've collected over the years. It's just
Mm.
in a file." Um, and so I got to ask him that question in person because I told him the same thing. And I was like, "So what was the answer?" And basically, it was pretty generic. I mean, it was like, yeah, we know it was like a whole team collaborative effort. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I totally forgot
Collaborative
exactly
effort.
what he said. And
Yep.
I'm so mad at myself because I think I was too high on just like, wow, I'm meeting Matt Gabe. And I couldn't remember what else he said. After that, I think it was just like generic answer. Okay, cool. Thanks for meeting me. And then I walked. I was like, oh my gosh, I just totally butchered that. I don't remember what he said. So sorry, Matt Gabe. If I ever see you, man, I gotta ask again. Stupid question. What am I doing? I don't know.
You're just excited to meet him, right? I guess that. Yeah,
And
I feel you.
I
I
know.
feel you, man. Yeah.
I couldn't even remember. It sometimes happens in my podcasts,
Oh yeah.
and luckily it hasn't happened too much this time. Where I'll ask a question and I just glaze over, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
cool. Like
splendid.
like last time I think I had Andrew Francis on, and some of it I was listening really intently
Okay.
to, and some of it I was just like, oh my gosh, this is Andrew Francis. This is so cool. And I'm sure maybe he even got that a little bit from it's starstruck. Starstruck. I get a little
Yeah,
starstruck.
Starshot. I feel you. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
what you mean. I get what you mean, bro.
yeah, and so that's why when fans meet me, I totally get it. If like I don't think of myself as a star,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but I get it now from seeing other people
Do
that
it.
I think
Yeah.
are really cool, and then I want to try and be as nice as possible, and so that's why shout out to the fans that are
No,
watching
yeah.
this
Shout out to
because
them.
you
They're
guys,
great. It's really cool
yeah,
and all. Yeah. Yeah. It's much love to
we
them.
literally would not be here without you guys. Like that's how this works.
Yeah. Yeah. Like no.
There's no
Let's
one
be
watching
real.
the content.
I know it sounds cheesy. It sounds politically correct to say that, but that's the truth. We won't be here without them. Yeah.
And from viewers like you, thank you.
Thank you from the bottom of
Um,
my heart. I'm kidding. Not that way. Yeah. It's facts. It's facts. It's true, bro. Yeah.
yeah. So that actually brings me to the question then. You said you've been to the USA.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to a convention here in the USA or what were you here for?
Oh, it was just a family vacation. I was there for 2 weeks. Went to New York. New York. Where is it?
Oh, awesome.
Atlanta,
So you went to
Chicago.
some big cities. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and then we also went to the Canada, Canada side, Toronto. Yeah, Toronto. Yeah, so it was like for there for
Haven't
two
been.
weeks. Haven't been. Oh, I don't know.
In fact, I haven't even been out of the country. I mean, I got a passport. I could go. I don't have the money. Just not there.
Next time, maybe next time, maybe next time. Yeah. There's this meme where if you ask an American like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I travel a lot. Oh, where do you travel to? Oh, I travel to
Florida,
California, to
California. That's right.
Texas, or wherever."
Yeah.
Yeah, next
But
time
it makes sense in the states, especially. You get a totally different vibe
in
in
different
each
state.
different state. I
True,
mean,
true.
it's sort of like small little countries. In a way, it's kind of supposed to be like that.
Mm.
It's all like supposed to be independently run states of the union. And that's why like Florida feels very different from California, or Texas feels
Yeah,
different
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
Washington D.C.
Washington, yeah.
It's kind of neat, and I have traveled all over the United States, but um, never out of the country. And I was looking for it. I was trying to go to Japan in
Oh,
2020, and you know what happened in
oh,
2020?
yikes. Nice.
I was like, no, I got everything ready and now I can't even go. I was like, gosh darn it. So anyway, that money's gone. That money's been gone.
Oh, damn,
Um,
bro.
but
Wow, shoot.
yeah, it is what it is.
Next time. Japan, Japan is also. Oh, I loved it. I also been there. Not flex, but it's yeah. You should go Japan, bro.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah,
No, that's awesome.
yeah, it's awesome.
Did you go to the Japan convention? I think it just happened
Oh,
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
no, no. When I went there, it was also just for a vacation. Yeah, but I heard that Hot
Oh,
Wheels
just
has been
vacation.
trying to be active in the Japan market or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's
Yeah, no,
going.
I'm excited for that actually. Japan is one of the biggest markets for Hot Wheels back in the early 2000s, and I felt like even though they're making JDM,
Mm,
I never really saw them reaching out to Japan as much as they do some of other East Asian countries, I guess, until now, recently, maybe a couple years now,
mm.
where it actually has felt like because Mini GT and stuff has really taken over
Yeah, yeah. They're
that market,
really
and you've
out there,
seen.
bro.
I mean, you got Liberty Walk, you've got and now you see Liberty Walk Hot Wheels as well, but
Yep.
you also have Kaido House. I think I'm saying that
Yeah,
wrong.
Kaido
I
House,
think
correct. Yeah, Kaido
it's
House.
supposed to be, is it Kaido House or Kato House? I've heard it different ways,
Hey
but
yo, I
I
don't
could be
know.
butchering that.
I mean, I hear it as
I don't
Kaido
know.
House, but yeah, Kaido House. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big
Yeah.
out there.
And
They're all out
so
there, bro.
yeah, and one of the coolest things that I remember when I was a kid is figuring out that it had like speed racer cars
Oh,
from
speed racing.
way back,
Yeah.
like before for the old TV show. I didn't even know they had those. Um, they had the Mach 5 and they had even Power Rangers. I was like, bro, what?
Wait,
This is
what?
wild. Like
Oh,
how or yeah, dude, they had some real, I think they're called Super Chara wheels or something like
Super
that. And it's
Charlie.
supposed to be like character, it's supposed to be like, it's like they even had like anime. They had Lupin the Third. I was like, dude, this is just fire. Why don't they do this anymore? Like,
Oh,
why don't I ever see anime Hot Wheels? Like, this is crazy. Such a big market, and we don't even do anything with it. Like, I don't feel like anyone's
no,
doing anything with it.
no.
Maybe what was the One Piece collab with? I forgot.
One
It's
Piece.
like a T. Yeah, you know One Piece.
I know One Piece. Yeah, they collab with Hot Wheels also,
Yeah.
or
No, it wasn't Hot Wheels. It's a different diecast
oh,
company. I
it's a
can't remember
different
what it
brand.
was.
One Piece.
Tarmac, I think. Maybe it was
Oh,
Tarmac.
I think it was Starmac. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They collab with Starmac
Yeah.
Works. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm always wondering why Hot Wheels doesn't do more of anime maybe because it was like Speed Racer. I mean, that's the biggest one to me. We need Speed Racer Hot Wheels back, please. Hot Wheels. Get Speed Racer back. I know Brian wants to work on it. I know you do because you worked on the
Oh,
2008 stuff and we've talked about it before. Mattel, please. We all want Speed Racer Hot Wheels back. Johnny Lightning is not as good. Let's face the facts. All right. That's
oh,
a
damn.
shot at Johnny Lightning.
Yo, shots fired. Shots fired. Yeah. Yeah, but give this guy a chance.
Oof,
Oh, we're
sorry.
pointing the wrong way. Yeah, you heard it from your boy himself. Hot Wheels Speed Racer. I think that'll be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, Speed Racer.
We need Speed Racer cars
Hmm.
back. I'm just saying.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
But back, gosh darn, I keep getting off
Yeah.
topic. But back to
Might
the Hot Wheels convention. Would you ever consider actually trying to go to the main convention in LA?
Ooh.
Because I've heard Legends Tour is probably going to be happening again at the same time, just like last time. So you'll see the real Deora 2 and then real Twin Mill and, all the Hot Wheels cars that I bet you want to see here in the States that
Yep.
they don't travel the
They don't
cars very
travel the
well.
cars! I get tagged all the time. Whenever there's a Deora 2 video, people will tag me in the comments, Drift Dirty, check out this
Yeah.
Deora 2. I'm like,
Same, dude. Same.
oh, yeah?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
It'll
so.
be my own video and people are tagging me. I'm like, I know! I was there.
Wait, for real?
I think it happened once or twice.
Tag
Yeah.
me your
I just
video.
thought it was funny.
That's hilarious.
No, I love them. I love them. I love you guys. I just think it's funny, because they get excited and they type it and then they probably didn't realize they didn't look. They're just,
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
going fast.
No, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. I would love that. In the future, definitely, like me and my bunch of friends were like, one day when we're working, we have money already. Let's freaking fly all the
Yeah.
way to the USA and go and attend a Hot Wheels convention for sure, man. It's in
Yeah.
my bucket list.
Yeah.
It's in my bucket list.
Yeah.
To go there one day.
It was fun. I mean, we didn't even have tickets. The hardest thing though is to get tickets. Like if you were to try and like meet all the designers and stuff, or get really signatures from all the designers, you can meet them in the hallways and stuff. But yeah, it's just hard to, and also the Diecast exclusive, whatever. It's just hard to actually get in. I think you had to buy tickets like 4 months into advance. It's like,
Yeah.
why they do it like that, I
That's-
don't know. Kind of an old system. So hopefully they'll try and liven it up a little bit for us people that can't plan 4 months ahead.
Yeah,
guys.
people like
I
me,
need-
Hot Wheels. Hello. Yeah.
Bro's like, I can only like fly next week, like the week before. I can only know the week before it happens. I think that's in October 5th or something like that. So if you're ever looking at it, that's the days that week of October, that first
Oh, yeah?
week of October. That's the time to look at, I think, because I think that was the time that it was here in the States last time.
Around that period, like,
and it's fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean,
It looked like fun.
and let's
yeah.
get your thoughts on Legends Tour, because
yeah?
you can't even see. I don't even think you've seen the real life Diora 2.
No. Wait,
But
see,
you've been like,
the real life Deora 2.
yeah,
I haven't seen it in real life because it's like, yeah, it's always in the Legends Tour thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would love to see it in person. Love to see it in person one day, man.
that's why I guess you got to fly out to LA then. Which
Yeah. Money is the issue, my guy. It's just money. That's the only thing stopping me.
I know, dude. It's like $1,000
To fly
in
there.
state
Yeah.
to fly there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
or it's like in country, sorry, not in state, but like, gosh darn, man.
That's
LA's
why.
just expensive
It's
to
really
fly
just the
into.
one stopping me. If not, I would fly there and see the Deora 2, attend a convention.
Yeah.
Maybe link up with,
Woo.
maybe even link up with you there or something. Yo, I will like plan
Oh,
so many
yeah.
things and stuff. Definitely in the future. It's just a matter of when. My
Right.
guy. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, for
One
sure.
day.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I don't even ever know really
Mhm.
if I get to go. I mean, the last 2 trips were paid for by someone else
No,
for my flight. I mean, like, I couldn't even. I don't know what I'm doing ever.
maybe
I'm
next
like,
time.
geez Louise. Yeah, maybe next time.
Maybe
We'll
next
see. We'll
time.
see. Maybe
see.
later
We'll
this year.
see.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
we'll see, because but maybe you should wait another year, because the Teku Deora 2 is gone. Rest in peace.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It was cool that they gave
Yeah,
you
they ripped that thing right off as soon as the NFT thing was done. It was like, all right,
Oh.
this goes away now.
So that's why they did
Yeah.
the library is to promote the NFT. Okay, that makes sense.
Right,
Interesting.
right. That's why the livery was on there. It was for the NFT release, and that's why they flew me out, and that's why I was really grateful, and I was super excited about it.
That's dope.
And then it just, I wish it worked out better. I just wish it worked out better, honestly.
Mm.
I don't hate it. I just wish it worked out better. But yeah, hopefully you get out here to see the Deora 2 one day.
For sure.
It is the first time I saw it. Is just this is a real car. It's wild, and I bet you'll just probably be like what? This
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Yeah.
I remember one of the engineers asked me, "You okay there, buddy?" And I was like, yeah. And it's because I literally stood at the Deora 2, I think, for an hour. I was just walking around it, taking it in. I was just like, this is such a cool car. Because, I mean, you look at it and it's got the angles on it. I mean, you're like, wow, this is incredible fiberglass work. And I'm just like, look at all the different little details. And like, they even got this detail and that detail. And the dude was just like, are you okay? Like, are you? And I'm like, yeah, I just really love this car. I mean, it was just fun. And then there was another guy. He had an actual race car, and he's like, "Hey, you want to hop in the race car?" And I'm like, no." I just kept looking at Dior too. And he's like, I get it." And I was like, "Thank you, thank you. If you can get it, we're all good. We're all good."
No, I
So
want to go through what you just described one day.
you will.
I
I
will,
bet on it. Yeah,
I will. Let's manifest that. I will experience that one day. You know, that's,
we
oh
will. Yeah,
man, that's
you're gonna.
such a
You're
cool
gonna.
story,
It
bro.
will happen, and it will be
Next time,
amazing. And hopefully, I'm there to see it.
for sure.
It's like in speed racing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like I'm just there to see it or something like that. So hopefully that happens.
Mm.
Man, we are running at an hour and 18 minutes. It's a little bit longer than I was
Yo.
expecting here. Um, let's go into some rapid fire questions
Oh,
then.
sure.
And I did send you some of them so that you'd be ready maybe. Hopefully.
All right.
So
Yeah, yeah.
your
Let's
first
have it.
question.
Yeah, let's have it.
Let's go. Your most expensive diecast.
Okay, so by right, I have this one of one long gone car. Currently it's not with me right now because I have it consigned. Long story short, so if you're talking about the most expensive one, it's so tough to choose because I don't really pay the attention on the value, right? But tell you what,
That's fair. That's fair.
some cool piece is probably this one right here. I'm sure you're maybe familiar with it.
Ah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Psych! Look at this. Look at it. Check this out. Check this out. Do you see
What
the?
is what?
Do you see anything off with it? Wait, let me take it off.
Am I supposed to see something?
It's
Wait a minute.
actually a custom. You see, it's not a real foil. This is a
Oh my
custom. Yeah, I
gosh.
know. It's so cool.
No.
It's not a real thing. It's a custom. It's a custom.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. That's great.
Not exactly the most expensive, but yeah, probably like one of the most quote unquote expensive custom slash
Hey,
cars.
look, us Diora 2 fans understand now with how where the official one is, you know, customizers are out there just grinding away at every Dior 2 they get their hands on, Zaymacking it, and then slapping Teku on it and sending it off on eBay, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, here we go. Guys, I'm kidding around. You guys do incredible work. You don't just slap it on.
Very
Um,
talented
yeah,
community for real, for real. Yeah.
super, super talented. I could never, honestly. I'm just like the worst at anything. I don't know if it's the same for you.
Mm,
I'm just a content creator, guys.
yeah, I'm not very good customizer. I've done wheel swaps, water slide decals, but that's pretty much it. Nothing more than that. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's
Yes,
pretty
sir.
good. The next question is your favorite Hot Wheels movie. If you remember any of them, if not, we can go on to the next question.
Favorite Hot Wheels movie? You know, like probably like
Yeah.
the first, maybe Highway. It's one of those. It's Highway 35 or something, man. I probably Highway
It's
35.
World Race or
World Race.
Ignition? Which one?
Probably World Race,
A
bro.
World
I think
Race?
World Race is the more.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, probably World
World
Race.
Race.
Yeah.
It's the better one. Okay.
Yeah.
World Race Gang is where it's at.
Yes, it's where it
Acceleracers
started.
Gang. Guys, we love Acceleracers, but also World Race is just better. I'm
Yes,
just
Highway
saying.
35.
That's right. Your favorite Hot Wheels. That is not Diora 2 because I knew you were gonna say Diora 2. So I changed it up actually. 'Cause
Okay.
I realized it after I sent it to you. I was like, he's just gonna say the Diora 2. Well, you can actually, if you have a favorite version of Diora 2, why don't you just pull up that
All
one?
right. Honestly, no, without doubt. Okay, should I just show you two cars? First is the Deora 2 Highway 35. I put in this nice little
Oh, that's a
garage that my
sweet,
friend
sweet.
made me. Shout out to my boy Jordan.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
But obviously, it's also this. This has got to be like my holy grail, man. Like this is like like a really special piece to me. So it's probably two favorite
That's awesome.
right now. But once again, there's just la 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 la. La. I'm looking around my collection. There's just so many to choose my favorite. You know.
It's all right.
Yeah, but these
Yeah.
two is definitely like top right now for me, for sure.
Top tier. So that's favorite fantasy and favorite real, right?
Yeah,
So
favorite
we got
real
the
car right
Shelby, and we got Dior 2.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. That works out.
Mm.
What is your least favorite, or one that is tanked in value or something?
Okay, so least favorite. Yeah. When I saw the question, it's pretty tough, but I don't know why. I've always hated this. I'm holding it now. I've always don't. I've
Ooh.
hated this car. I don't
Here's
know
the
why.
reveal.
I don't know why I still have it. But it's this carbonic super treasure hunt. I think this is one of the ugliest super trash. I'm sorry. I don't know
Whoa.
why I have
You
it.
could send that to me, bro.
Oh, you
I'll
like
take it.
it? I just don't like the plasticky red wheels that it has. Like the Hot
Yeah.
Wheels livery is cool, don't get me wrong, but just the car
Right, right,
itself,
right.
I I don't know. It looks like a roadster version of some car or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
People are selling these for like $8 here in Singapore or something. That's just
Oh,
how.
so it's not rare.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not very rare. It's a super treasure hunt, but it's just so not really liked by a lot of people
Yeah.
like me that it goes for a very cheap price. Yeah, it's one of the cheapest.
Yeah, I can get it. The red wheels do kind of throw it off.
Yeah, it
Because
just throws it
otherwise,
off
I
for
bet
me.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's one of the cheap cars I have. Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
What is your favorite Acceleracers diecast? So that can't include the Diora 2.
Oh,
It's got to be the like the
mhm.
Acceleracers ones.
Yo,
Just the Acceleracers
I don't know
ones.
why, but when I guess it'll probably be, I don't know why, but synchro was my gut feeling. I don't know
Ah,
why.
that's
It
a nice
just
one.
synchro. Partly because I have that car. I have the
Nice.
synchro car. I like it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have to go with the synchro. I love it, man. Yeah.
Synchro it is. Favorite red line. I just came up with that one. It wasn't on my list.
Yo, favorite lowrider Impala, without a doubt. The lowrider, the pink
Oh,
Gypsy Rose inspired lowrider Impala, one of the best RLC red lines released. Love it, man. Yeah.
nice, nice. Your favorite character, if you have one from Hot Wheels.
Oh, them. No, they're all great, right? I mean, the right answer might be like to say Vert Wheeler because he's the main character after all.
It's my favorite.
Yo,
I'm not knocking
it's so
it.
hard to choose, man. Like, oh, I can't think right now, but let's just go with Vert Wheeler. But like,
Let's go Vert.
yeah, let's go with Vert. Let's go with Vert, man. Like,
Let's
yeah,
go Vert.
can't go wrong
Let's
with
go
Vert,
Vert,
bro.
bro.
Can't go wrong with Vert.
He's the
Yeah,
best.
yes, sir. Can't
He's
go
the
wrong with Vert.
best,
Yeah,
guys.
better
He's
than
the
Takumi.
best.
Wait, oh, I'm kidding.
And
Yeah, go on.
what?
better
What?
than
What'd you say?
Better than Takumi Fujiwara. I'm kidding. Don't cancel me,
I
please.
can't.
Takumi
What?
Fujiwara.
I don't know what
Takumi
you're saying. You're like,
Takumi Fujiwara. Initial D.
oh,
I'm kidding,
I
I'm
was
kidding.
like,
Don't
what
cancel
are
me,
you
guys.
saying? It was really undertoned, and I was like,
I was trying to keep it low key.
oh,
I'm just joking, guys. Don't cancel me.
Eh,
Yeah, but yeah,
yeah,
Bird Wheeler,
yeah.
Bird Wheeler.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. And then, what is one of your favorite videos have you ever made? That's like one of your like, this is a quintessential Drifter D video.
Oh no, that's so tough, man. Quit essential Drifter D video.
Yeah, quintessential.
Yo.
It's a big word.
That's such a tough question. I know this is supposed to be rapid fire, but I think one of the few videos I like are those skit videos. One, for example, there's one where if a Tomica employee worked in a Hot Wheels factory, I think I did a video where it made fun of the way that Hot Wheels packaging is packed sometimes and how maybe super treasure hunts are stolen out, may or may not be stolen out of the factory.
Well, I can tell you,
That's so I've
the
heard.
Teku Diora 2 was stolen somewhere
For
because there
sure.
was pictures of it before they
Oh, it's
even
released.
announced its release, and I was like,
That's wild.
how?
Metal.
How did you get that?
I don't know. Hot Wheels.
Gosh.
So yeah. So I guess the quit essential G30 videos are those that transcends beyond me reviewing cars, but maybe making skits, videos, or that kind of thing. It's one of those. It's one of those. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet. So poking fun at different things.
Yeah. I think those are the ones that I really
That's
enjoy
good.
the most.
That's awesome. Well, here's our last normal question. We've concluded the rapid fire, which is, do you have anything excited that you'd like to share with the audience to look forward to? I know I've seen you have a new channel podcast thing going on.
Yeah, good luck. Shout out.
You know, go for it.
Yo, yeah, so that's what. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, so recently, me and a couple of buddies, shout out to RDN Racing and John Dale, we did this GRiDlock podcast also, or GRiDlock Diecast show. So it's just kind of like the three of us wanting to talk about anything that we want, and like a podcast. Is it a podcast? We're calling it a Diecast show, but yeah, just three
Okay,
homies
Diecast show.
talking about stuff, maybe and stuff. There's also the upcoming Malaysia Diecast Expo for this year. So just in time, I'm gonna graduate this year. I've been through my university. I'm finally gonna graduate. Thank you. I've been through.
Congrats, dude. Congrats.
Thanks, bro. I've been through hell. Very happy to say that I'm finally
I know
graduating.
how it is.
graduating uni.
Yeah.
So just in time when I graduate my university, I think Malaysia Diecast Expo is just happening. So I think it'll be a nice little celebration.
Oh, it's like a reward. Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
like
Yeah.
fly to Malaysia and stuff like that. So yeah, I think those are the major things that I'm really looking forward to this up few months in a way. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yes,
That's
sir.
seriously cool. I know I've been out for a year and a half already, and I still don't know what I'm doing exactly, but
Mhm.
it is what it is. University, bro. It's a whole hard stuff right there. Is it what were you studying, by the way?
Oh, I was taking mechanical engineering, bro. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
I don't know. I just really like math and physics, like more specifically, and partly my dad is an engineer too, and I guess just a little bit of
Awesome.
love for cars. I thought, hey, why don't I become a engineer? And I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I took the wrong route. I went computer science. Should have gone
Ooh,
mechanical engineers or like
compute
robotics engineer or
computer
something
science,
because
coding and stuff. Is it like you learn coding?
yeah,
Yo, much
yeah,
respect.
that's not it, bro.
No, that's not it. Yo, but
This
yo,
is this you see the wrinkles I'm older now, like by 3 years. No, I'm just
is that
kidding.
from C plus plus,
I mean, it was tough work. I
C
mean,
plus
I don't
plus,
know.
Python, Python, C sharp,
That's
the programming
here's
language.
funny story. Funny story. They never taught us Python.
Oh, okay. But what did they teach you? C plus
It's the
plus.
number one coding language,
Python
and they
is
never taught us Python until the last semester, and I had no idea what I was doing. They were like, "Hey, you should know how to code in Python." I'm like,
no, I don't.
when did we do this? And I
What?
only learned Java. I learned C
Yo,
sharp.
C
I didn't
sharp,
learn
Java. Yo,
Java, and I learned JavaScript, and I think there was I forgot the one that Apple does. I learned what Apple codes on
them.
Swift, I think. Yeah, but really, I mean, that's how I created that Hot Wheels Collectors app at one point. Which, by the way, I think
Huh?
I inspired everyone else that's creating a collectors app because mine came first. I posted it on YouTube, and then all of a sudden, there's a bunch of apps being posted out there, and I'm like, wait a minute,
Huh?
like I did
Interesting.
it first.
Interesting.
So if anyone has a do Diecast collection app, I know you stole my idea. No, I'm kidding. I did that for my school project, okay,
Oh, okay.
and it was a lot of fun because you learn how to work in a team and all of that, and I think that taught me a lot in media creation as well,
Yeah,
and that's sort of where I feel like I should have gone more into or into mechanical engineering. I really like doing robotics, but
mm.
oof, yeah, coding. Um, you
Yo,
gotta really, really want to code. I'm just letting you know. If you don't want to code, do not do it. Like if you're just because if you're just doing it just because computer science is safe and
yeah.
all
Oh
that.
yeah, that's what a lot of people. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I had one just one module in one semester where I had to do see Python. Python. I
Oh yeah.
like I have so much respect for people in computer science. Just want to put it out there. So mad
Oh,
respect, bro.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Like,
Yeah.
mad respect.
No, hey, look, I wish I did mechanical on honestly because there's a lot of cool stuff that like it's more hands on,
It is more
and
hands
I
on.
like more hands on stuff, and I wish I'd gone more into that, or even computer engineering because I did a class with computer engineering they made us take, and I loved it. I was like, oh, this is cool. I created my own CPU, and then
Yo.
I was like, I can't use this anywhere. I learned how to create a CPU. It's very, 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 very basic CPU, but still nonetheless a CPU. But yeah,
Hmm.
all that aside,
Go on.
um, where can people find you if they haven't already? Because obviously
Yo,
you
yo,
big.
yo. So for the Vert Wheeler squad, the Squared Corner squad, you can search me up at Gifter D. Yeah, your boy Gifter D on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So yeah, hope to see y'all there. Please drop a comment, say like, yo, I'm coming from the Squared Corner podcast. Please go and comment there. I would love to see that. So yeah, thank y'all.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would be genuinely. It would be genuinely cool to see if there's any crossover there, and see if even the little stragglers that probably never heard of you will probably now hear of you. Hopefully through this podcast.
Yes,
I'm hoping.
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that would be so cool. I'll be sure to let you know, like, yo, someone coming over.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be
that'd
cool,
be
man.
cool.
Yes, sir.
You can find me actually on every platform under the sun. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. I'm basically everywhere. Just search JayCee squared. That's JAYCEE squared. I'll say it again, JAYCEE squared, as in the math term. So you can already see that computer science and engineering stuff slipped into there, right?
Mm.
And if you want to support this content, make sure to buy the merch on jclegoman10302.redbubble.com. That's jclegoman10302.redbubble.com for your Teku t-shirts, Metal Maniac t-shirts, and pretty much anything that's actually cool and is sort of Hot Wheels merch. It's not Hot Wheels merch at all. And that 20% goes towards me every purchase, so support me there. And finally, if you want to support the channel more directly and get some amazing perks like badges, custom emotes, and behind-the-scenes content, we already have, I think, 7 episodes there. Join the channel for $4.99 a month, and you'll get shouted out just like this. So a big thank you to Ratchet RPG01, Acceleracers, and Citrus3. But don't forget about Aiden Winsky, Grace Hot Wheels fan, Alseg, and Slingshot Kurt847. So grateful for your support. And with that, anything else to add, Mr. Drifter?
Oh, thank you for having me here today. Glad to finally meet you in a way, right? Like to have a
Yeah. At least have a longer conversation than just TikTok comments.
Yeah, so it's cool. Thank you for having me here, bro. Appreciate it.
It's great having you. Thank you so much again for coming on and sharing and doing all that stuff, bro. You're awesome. You've been in the community forever, and it's just super cool. So, all right. Can't wait to see y'all for the next episode. Be there, be squared, signing off. This has been the Squared Corner Podcast. Music composed by Steve Rocket. Video and audio recording by Riverside.fm. Video and audio editing by JayCee Squared. Logo art by Miguel Martinez. And lastly, supported by you, the viewer. Thank you.